Your dog has never once thought of you as human, not for a second. And what they actually think you are is so strange, scientists needed brain scanners to prove it. You probably assume they see you as their owner, their provider, maybe their best friend. But the truth is far more mind-bending than that. Most dog parents live their entire lives completely unaware that their dog is experiencing them in a way no other creature on earth experiences anything else. In fact, if you think your dog looks at you the same way they look at another dog, or the way a cat looks at a human, you are missing the most profound evolutionary miracle happening right in your living room. Because science has officially proven that your dog does not think you are human, and what you actually are to them changes everything. Point 1. The evolutionary rewiring. To understand what you are to your dog, we first have to look at what you aren't. You might have heard the famous viral fact that cats view humans simply as larger, non-hostile cats who happen to open cans of food. It's easy to project that onto dogs. But evolutionary biologists discovered that dogs did something entirely unprecedented. Over 15,000 years of coevolution, dogs didn't just adapt to live around us. They completely rewired their brains for us. Dr. Brian Hare, founder of the Duke Canine Cognition Center, proved that dogs possess a genius-level ability to read human intention. If you point at a hidden treat, a dog instantly reads your gesture and looks where you pointed. A wolf cannot do this, even if raised by humans from birth. Our closest primate relatives, chimpanzees, can't do it either. Your dog doesn't see you as an equal member of their own species. They see you as an entirely separate, specialized entity, a biological anchor they have been hardwired across hundreds of generations to read, trust, and lean on. But it's how they track you when you aren't even there that reveals the true weight of this bond. And what scientists found inside the canine brain during moments of separation, we will get to in just a moment. It is something most owners have to see to believe. Point 2. The cognitive shadow. Think about your departure routine. The second you grab your keys, your dog's entire posture changes. For decades, behaviorists labeled a dog's distress when we leave simply as separation anxiety. But neuroscientists wanted to see what happens to a dog's internal world when the door closes. Brain imaging studies conducted at Emory University analyzed how dogs process the world using their most powerful sense, smell. When dogs in an fMRI machine were exposed to the sense of familiar dogs, strangers, and food, their brains reacted normally. But when they smelled the scent of their specific human, the caudate nucleus, the brain's profound reward center associated with intense pleasure and deep love, lit up like a Christmas tree. Your scent alone acts as a powerful neurochemical comfort. When you leave the house, your dog isn't just waiting for time to pass. They are actively holding onto your cognitive shadow, using your lingering scent to self-soothe. You aren't just a roommate who leaves. You are their internal peace. If realizing that changes how you look at the creature sleeping at your feet right now, take a second to hit that subscribe button. We dive past the fluff to figure out what our dogs are actually telling us, because up next is a hidden facial language your dog uses every single day. Point 3. The left gaze miracle. When humans look at another human face, our eyes automatically drift to the left side first. It's an involuntary neurological reflex called the left gaze bias, because the right side of the human brain processes emotion and displays it most clearly on the left side of the face. We do it to instantly read if someone is a friend or a foe. Here is the kicker. Dogs do this too. But only when looking at humans. When researchers showed dogs photos of objects, nature, or even other dogs, their eyes scanned normally. But the moment a human face appeared, they instantly exhibited the left gaze bias. They evolved a highly specific human-centric superpower. Your dog reads the micro-expressions on your face with the precision of a trained psychologist. They know you're having a terrible day before you've shed a tear or slumped your shoulders. So when they quietly walk over and rest their chin on your knee during a tough moment, know this: it wasn't a random coincidence. They read the shift in your facial muscles, ran it through 15,000 years of evolutionary software, and made a conscious choice to comfort you. But your dog's face is reading you back, and the signal they send back to you is even harder to believe. Point 4. The directional tail. We've all been taught that a wagging tail equals a happy dog, but science has revealed that the tail isn't just a mood indicator. It's a highly sophisticated directional broadcast. An extraordinary study out of Italy discovered that the direction of the wag changes everything. When a dog feels positive, safe, and filled with joy, like the moment you walk through the front door, their tail automatically skews and wags heavily to the right side of their body. But when they encounter something threatening, uncertain, or anxiety-inducing, the wag skews to the left. What's even more incredible is that other dogs can read this silent binary code. When shown videos of dogs wagging left, a viewing dog's heart rate immediately spikes. Your dog has a built-in linguistic vocabulary explicitly designed to broadcast how safe they feel. And when they look at you, that right-sided asymmetry flashes like a neon sign saying, "My safety has arrived." Which brings us to the final, most breathtaking piece of the puzzle. The one discovery that ties every single point together. Point 5 and the loop, the chemical mirror. In 2015, a groundbreaking study published in the journal shocked the scientific community. Researchers measured the hormone levels of dogs and owners before and after they spent time looking into each other's eyes. What they discovered was a massive mutual spike in oxytocin, the exact same bonding hormone that floods the brains of a human mother and her newborn baby during infancy. Think about what that actually means. This isn't anthropomorphism. This isn't us projecting human feelings onto a pet. This is a hard-coded biological feedback loop. Your dog looks at you, and their brain releases the most powerful emotional bonding chemical their biology possesses. And when you look back, your brain mirrors them perfectly. So what does your dog see when they look at you? They don't see an owner. They don't see a master. And they don't see a fellow dog. They see the literal center of their universe. They see the face their eyes evolved specifically to read, the scent their brain is wired to crave, and the one presence on this planet that gives them absolute safety. To them, you aren't just a human. You are everything.